And here is the Artist's Almanac for February 26, 2018. It's the birthday of French poet, novelist, and dramatist Victor Hugo, born on this day in 1802. Hugo is considered to be one of the greatest and best-known French writers, known most famously for his novels Les Miserables and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Hugo was known to write in the nude. As an adult, he would attempt to combat writer's block by asking his servants to take his clothing and leave him in a room without anything but pen and paper to distract him. His clothing would only be returned if he had finished writing for the day. If it was very cold, Hugo would allow himself a blanket. Victor Hugo was also a sex fiend, and once boasted of having relations with his wife Adele 9 times on their wedding night. In his home, Hugo had also reportedly installed peepholes into guest bedrooms so he could surreptitiously gaze upon the activities of his friends. Rivaling Hugo's literary importance and his penchant for nudity and weird sex stuff was his political influence. A committed royalist when he was young, Hugo's views changed as the decades passed, going from the last peer of France to a passionate supporter of republicanism, and campaigning for social causes such as the abolition of capital punishment and the end of poverty. Many of Hugo's works have also inspired music, both during his lifetime and after his death, including the musicals Notre Dame de Paris and Les Miserables, and the operas Rigoletto, Ernani, and La Gioconda. Hugo was particularly fond of Beethoven, Gluck, and Weber, however, had low esteem for Richard Wagner, whom he described as a man of talent coupled with imbecility. There's no accounting for taste, I suppose. Hugo was also an accomplished artist, producing more than 4,000 drawings in his lifetime, but kept his artwork out of the public eye, fearing it would overshadow his literary work. The master painter Eugene Delacroix himself expressed the opinion that if Hugo had decided to become a painter instead of a writer, he would have outshone the artists of their century. Hugo's work touches upon most of the political and social issues and the artistic trends of his time, and was wildly popular in his day. Victor Hugo died at the age of 83. He received a hero's funeral with his body laying in state under the Arc de Triomphe, attracting more than 2 million people to his funeral, one of the largest mass mobilizations ever seen in Paris, and more than the city's total population at the time. He was buried in the Pantheon in a shared crypt alongside Alexandre Dumas and Émile Zola. 2 days before dying, Victor Hugo left a note with these last words: "To love is to act." Thanks for listening. Be kind, do good work, and until next time.